Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in this episode I'll be recapping Neighbours episode 9220, which was released on the 7th of April 2025. I'm recording this episode on the 7th of April 2025, the day this episode was written and released. Yes, and that is because I have a lot more free time nowadays due to not needing to be in a school for uni reasons. So yes, that's why. And you may have also noticed that the last Neighbours episode I recap was from January, and I've actually done a bit of tweaking and gone, right, I need a fresh start, because it was getting like the list of ready to record was 100 and the writing list was just full. So I was like, okay, let's hit the reset button. I've done it before and I'll do it again at some point probably, just so it can kind of be shortened down. And just kind of it's more recent stuff. So for all of the things I think I'm talking and recapping, kind of I've missed a couple of episodes, and I kind of went from today, the 7th of April, is when I'm going to start with the new stuff. There will be old stuff, and I'll explain that at the end about what that is. But to start with, before I get to my recap, I'm actually going to show you the 40th anniversary teaser, because it kind of helps. It's the most recent trailer and it helps with some of the stuff that I'm talking about. So here is the Neighbours 40th anniversary week teaser.
Over one big week, all the classic twists and turns you love. Celebrating 40 years of Neighbours.
We couldn't let your first exhibition go without some kind of fanfare.
Madge? No, Charlie, you're dead.
Darcy, you moved in without telling us.
Yeah, it happened really quickly.
Why would you make up such a horrible lie?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't need you right now.
I hope all I'm seeing here is pre-wedding jitters.
Just because you had an attack of the guilt doesn't mean you just stuff everything up for me.
Talk about winning out the suspense.
Our entire marriage will be based on a lie.
Hello, Paul.
Is it mine?
Queensland Police have intel that suggests Carter's coming back to Melbourne.
He's coming for me.
Somebody help! Help! Baby. No, help!
I love her so much.
That was the Neighbours 40th anniversary week teaser. But without further ado, here is my recap of Neighbours episode 9220. We start off with a previous recap on the title sequence. Cara and Remy tidy up after Thomas's naming day party. Paul attempts to calm down Thomas. Paul thanks Chelsea. Paul, Remy and Cara mention Therese not attending Thomas's naming day party. Wendy can't find something and asks Andrew for some assistance finding it. Wendy learns how Andrew has changed while she was away. Cara fills in Aaron on an aspect of her job as compliance officer. Cara mentions Seb and Fallon as well as Leo. Aaron lists why Leo is the prime suspect for Seb's murder. Therese lies to Paul about not being able to make it to Thomas's naming day party. Wendy startles Aaron. Aaron asks Wendy about Sadie. Wendy mentions the change in dynamic between her and Andrew. Wendy thanks Aaron for suggesting a way for her and Andrew to get back to where they were. Cara returns home. Cara offers to give Chelsea a lift. Remy attempts to convince Cara that proving that Leo is innocent is not her responsibility. Therese looks at a picture of her and Paul. Therese comes clean to Paul about attending Thomas's naming day party. Paul comforts Therese. Paul gives some suggestions on how Therese can bond with Thomas. Cara asks Andrew some questions about Leo being the police's prime suspect in terms of Seb's murder. Andrew and Wendy attempt to reconnect. Chelsea gives Paul a framed copy of their photo with Thomas. Chelsea agrees to Thomas spending tonight with Paul and Therese. Wendy gives Andrew an example of how she has changed. Wendy and Andrew mention their resilience. Andrew mentions his independence. Remy gives Cara a shopping list. Cara attempts to get a picture of some people. Cara nearly gets caught. Chelsea gives Paul and Therese some advice in regard to Thomas. Aaron gives Andrew a selection of objects to give Sadie. Wendy asks Andrew where a specific object is. Andrew lies to Wendy as he believes he got rid of it while she was away. Remy finds Cara's photo of the people she took a picture of. Cara attempts to explain herself. Cara mentions Felix. Cara promises to prioritise herself. Chelsea thanks Therese and Paul for calling her. Paul finds somewhere to put a photo of him, Chelsea and Thomas. The people who Cara took a photo of attack Remy, and the episode finishes off with a preview of the next episode, which is coming out tomorrow from when I'm recording it, on the 7th of April 2025. But in tomorrow's episode, speaking of tomorrow, I will be recapping the new days, or no, not new days, I can't read, the new adventures of Bernie Summerfield, the Eternity Club 1, the Armageddon Chair, and the other day I'll do the other story. But without further ado, here is the trailer for the new adventures of Bernie Summerfield, the Eternity Club 1.
From Big Finish Productions, Bernice Summerfield, The Eternity Club, The Armageddon Chair.
The Eternity Club. A club for the universe's greatest explorers. Oh, of course. Weren't you Professor Bernice Summerfield? Yes. Of course you were.
Oh, she is angry at the night, angry at the dark, angry at being alone. Santara never screams.
Be a brave little soldier.
I am a brave little soldier.
Professor, a word.
Oh, Secretary Pym, what now?
The members have complained about your appearance.
I fix their plumbing, I reboot their butlers, I keep their atmospheres intact. Isn't that enough?
Have you considered trying to fit in? Making yourself more popular?
They're still here.
And they're still hungry.
There are rumours that all is not well in the Eternity Club. A fine institution going to ruin? Why, they even let a human in? That would be me. Exactly. Do you have a name? You seem familiar.
A name? Maybe it will come back to me. One day. And on that day, the death will return.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the trailer for the new adventures of Bernie Summerfield, the Eternity Club 1, and that is because in tomorrow's episode I will be recapping the new adventures of Bernie Summerfield, the Eternity Club 1, the Armageddon Chair. Back to this episode, let me know what you thought of Neighbours episode 9220 if you watched it, my recap if you didn't, what your thoughts on both of those in the comments below. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. And that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. And I will see you tomorrow for my recap of the new adventures of Bernie Summerfield, the Eternity Club 1, the Armageddon Chair. Goodbye.